At 70 years old, Bruce Willis, the Hollywood icon once celebrated for his toughness, charm, and unforgettable screen presence, now faces the most devastating battle of his life. The man who once embodied unstoppable heroes is today quietly fighting frontotemporal dementia, a cruel illness that has slowly taken away the very essence of who he was. Once a symbol of cinematic strength, Bruce now finds solace in the company of his devoted family, his wife, Emma Hemming Willis, his ex-wife, Demi Moore, and his 5 beloved daughters, as they cherish every precious moment they have left with him. Together, they are united by love, grief, and the shared determination to ensure that Bruce's final chapter is one of peace and dignity. The world first learned of Bruce's struggles when his family revealed that he had been diagnosed with aphasia, a neurological condition that affects communication, making it difficult for him to speak, understand, or even read. Fans, who had noticed subtle changes in his on-screen performances, finally understood the quiet difficulties he had been facing behind the scenes. For Bruce, who had spent over 4 decades captivating audiences with his voice, wit, and intensity, it was more than a diagnosis, it was the heartbreaking realization that his career was coming to an end. Yet, true to his character, Bruce faced this challenge with grace and strength, never alone but always surrounded by the unwavering love of his family. Emma Hemming Willis became his anchor. Her voice, calm but firm, became a guiding light through the uncertainty. She asked the world for understanding and kindness as their family adapted to this painful new reality. Her honesty inspired millions, reminding everyone that behind the glitz of fame lies a deeply human story of love, resilience, and hope. Demi Moore, Bruce's ex-wife, and their daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, stood beside Emma and Bruce's younger daughters, Mabel and Evelyn, showing the world a rare unity that transcended past relationships. Together, they became an unbreakable force, proving that love can outlast any hardship. Just when it seemed that Bruce and his family had begun to find strength in their new normal, another devastating blow came. In February 2023, doctors confirmed that Bruce's condition had progressed. He was now battling frontotemporal dementia, or FTD. This rare, aggressive brain disease gradually erodes a person's ability to think, behave, and communicate. For Bruce, whose career was built on expression and emotion, it was a tragic irony, losing the very gift that defined his life's work. There was no cure, no easy path forward, only the slow, painful reality of decline. Through it all, Emma never faltered. She devoted herself entirely to Bruce's care, becoming not only his wife but also his full-time caregiver and advocate. Refusing to remain silent, she used her platform to spread awareness about dementia and its impact on families. Her mission led to the creation of Make Time Wellness, a company dedicated to brain health and emotional well-being. Even as her heart broke, Emma turned pain into purpose. Despite the struggles, moments of beauty still filled their lives. In March 2024, Bruce celebrated his 69th birthday surrounded by his loved ones. Emma's emotional tribute on social media called him her North Star, a man who continued to guide her even through darkness. Though the world no longer saw the unstoppable action hero, his family saw something far greater, the soul of their home, the man who made them feel safe and loved. As Bruce's condition worsened, Emma worked closely with medical specialists to ensure he received the best care possible. Every small moment, a smile, a shared glance, a touch of his hand, became a treasure. Slowly, she began to face the hardest truth of all, that time was slipping away. In the quiet of their home, surrounded by sunlight and love, Bruce's family gathered around him, his daughters holding his hands, Emma whispering words of eternal gratitude and love. It was not a goodbye filled with despair, but one filled with peace and remembrance. For the world, Bruce Willis will forever be remembered as John McClane, the wisecracking cop from Die Hard, the ghostly figure in The Sixth Sense, and the rugged hero in countless classics. But for his family, he was so much more, a devoted husband, a caring father, and a man who met life's hardest challenges with humility and courage. His true legacy isn't confined to his films but lives on in the love he gave and the lives he touched. Long before fame, Bruce Willis's story began in modest surroundings. Born on March 19, 1955, in Idar-Oberstein, West Germany, to an American soldier and a German mother, Bruce's early life was far from glamorous. His family returned to the U.S. when he was 2, settling in the small working-class town of Carneys Point, New Jersey. His father became a mechanic and welder, while his mother worked at a bank. It was a simple life, but one that taught Bruce the values of hard work, resilience, and humor. As a child, Bruce struggled with a severe stutter, which made speaking a constant challenge. Yet when he joined his school's drama club, something incredible happened. His stutter disappeared the moment he stepped on stage. Acting became his refuge, his outlet, and his passion. By the time he graduated high school, Bruce had already developed the charm and confidence that would later captivate the world. He took on various jobs after high school, from working at a chemical factory to driving trucks and even serving as a private investigator. But the dream of acting never left him. He studied drama at Montclair State University before moving to New York City, where he bartended in Hell's Kitchen while auditioning for roles. His big break finally came in 1985 when he landed the role of David Addison in Moonlighting. His quick wit and undeniable chemistry with co-star Sybil Shepherd turned him into a household name overnight, earning him both an Emmy and a Golden Globe. From there, Bruce's career skyrocketed. In 1988, Die Hard changed everything. His portrayal of John McClane redefined the modern action hero, not invincible, but flawed, funny, and human. Bruce brought heart and humor to every punch and line of dialogue, and audiences fell in love with him. The success of Die Hard launched decades of iconic roles, from Pulp Fiction and The Fifth Element to Armageddon and 12 Monkeys. Yet, Bruce's life was not just about fame and fortune. His greatest pride was his family. He married Demi Moore in 1987, and their love story captivated Hollywood. Together they had 3 daughters, and Bruce often said that fatherhood changed him more than fame ever could. Though their marriage ended in 2000, their friendship endured, and their blended family became a model of compassion and mutual respect. In 2009, Bruce found love again with model and entrepreneur Emma Hemming. Their bond was deep and sincere, marked by love, laughter, and the joy of raising 2 daughters together. Bruce often called becoming a father again a second chance at life, cherishing the quiet moments that fame had once taken from him. Beyond acting, Bruce was known for his quiet acts of kindness and patriotism. Growing up in a military family, he had deep respect for soldiers. In 2002, he purchased 12,000 boxes of Girl Scout cookies to send to U.S. troops overseas. A year later, he toured Iraq with his band, the Accelerators, performing for soldiers as a gesture of gratitude. These weren't publicity stunts, they were genuine expressions of his heart. Bruce was also a man who spoke his mind. Whether it was about politics, the media, or social issues, he never shied away from honesty. He supported various political figures over the years but ultimately identified as apolitical, valuing integrity over party loyalty. His strong opinions reflected his independence, the same boldness that defined his career. Financially, Bruce became one of Hollywood's wealthiest actors, with an estimated net worth of around $250 million. His landmark deal for The Sixth Sense earned him over $100 million, one of the largest single paydays in film history. Yet, despite his wealth, Bruce remained grounded, known more for his generosity and humor than extravagance. Bruce Willis didn't just star in action movies, he redefined them. His heroes were real, flawed, and deeply human.